Howdy, my beautiful Virgo. How are you doing today, darling? Let's get into your weekly tarot reading, Virgo. All right, for October, see what's going to be happening in your life today for this week. All right, and if you are looking for your monthly tarot reading for October, Virgo, be sure to check out the top right-hand corner of your screen because you'll be taken to that. And let me know how my tarot readings help you out, darling, if you would like, because I like talking to humans. It's nice to know who I'm talking to, who I'm helping out, honey. All right, and if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, Virgo, I would appreciate it as well. I know I'm asking a lot, honey, but if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, Virgo, because it does help me out quite a bit, and so I always appreciate those who take that extra step to do that, because I know y'all don't have to, Virgo. All right, and so in this tarot reading here today, Virgo, we are just going to be covering pretty much everything, darling. But as well, I always say, darling, check out more than just your one zodiac sign, Virgo. Check out your sun, moon, and your rising, because that's how you get a better understanding of what's happening in your life. All right, so let's begin your tarot reading here today, Virgo. Starting out with the moon energy. All right, there's something lurking beneath the surface here, Virgo. All right, I feel like there's something going on in your life that you're looking for more clarity on. All right, there's this sense of where like something is like hitting your intuition. You know what, the best way I could describe the feeling that I'm getting is like you're waiting for the ball to drop, but you don't know where the ball really is, essentially here. So we're going to be unpacking this a little bit more here, actually, before we even get into your rose. Like, what is spirit trying to bring to your attention here? Queen of Cups coming in here, Nine of Cups in the reverse with the Knight of Cups coming in here. Okay, so Virgo, I don't usually like to make my readings just about social things, so I'll just make this pretty quick because it does feel like spirit does want to bring this to your attention at least. But in this type of dynamic here, Virgo, there is seemingly this sense of where it's like, I know this is going to sound like a cliche, all right, but just go along with this here, Virgo. All right, with the Queen of Cups here, this lets me know if like someone in like your close knit circle coming in here. Nine of Cups in the reverse here, that is letting me know where it's just like a situation starting to just burst at the seams here, where it's just like, you know what this gives me the energy of, Virgo? It's like you're talking to someone and you feel like something is up. You feel like you're not getting like the whole story about something, but like it feels like you're left in the dark about it. Like you're wanting clarity, you're wanting them to communicate here, and I feel like someone's just like not being entirely truthful with you here. All right, I feel like your intuition is honing in on something, like something is up. What that situation is, it's going to be different for all of you, but the spirit is bringing this to my attention here for you, where they're just like, hey darling Virgo, just be on alert right now. It does feel as if someone in your close-knit circle here, something's going on emotionally with them here. Knight of Cups energy here, how is this playing off? Queen of Wands energy as well. All right, so I will just be saying, Virgo, as a quick side note with this here, before we get into the juicy stuff where it's just purely about you, I do feel like it's important just to let you know here of where it's just like there's someone in like your close-knit circle here. It feels like they're starting to pull away a little bit. It feels like someone's trying to find their independence, trying to find their spark where you are not involved here. You know what this makes me think of, Virgo? It makes me think of someone's like sitting on some feeling, sitting on an opinion about you, and it's like they don't want to confront you about it. It's this sense of where it's just like maybe you're making someone feel a little bit insecure, so they're trying to find their own path without you, in a sense where it's like, I don't want to say they're feeling threatened by you necessarily, Virgo, but I feel as if like it's like a sense of like competitiveness. I don't know, that's the only thing I can really get with this. All right, and so if you are noticing someone in your life right now where you're kind of just like, it's like you're talking to them, you're sharing some good news with them, and they're kind of just acting a little bit iffy, lean into that energy a little bit more. You're not really over analyzing the situation at all. All right, so we'll just leave that there because I don't like to really talk about like the dramas and stuff like that. All right, more so just bringing to your awareness that there is something going on in your social circle. Getting into your first row though, Virgo, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse with the Justice in the reverse, and then the Nine of Pentacles coming in here. All right, so I'm gonna be honest here, Virgo. This doesn't initially read off as something too fabulous here. It feels like there's been like an imbalance here. It's like I get like this message where it's just like, man, I would like to just have a win. Right, it's just you want to catch a break. It feels as if for you it's like hard for you to even get like any type of savings, Virgo, because it just feels like you're hitting like a blockage after blockage. Like you're always like hitting something, always complicates things. That's the best way I can put it. It feels like something's always complicating things, and there's like this sense of an imbalance here. So let's start expounding on this energy a little bit more here. What can we're acknowledging this energy here, but what all is spirit trying to talk about? This Five of Swords energy. I'm going to be very honest, especially in the workplace here, Virgo. Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. Wow. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to be very honest here, Virgo, especially in like the workplace. This gives me like heavy workplace drama. All right. This gives me heavy workplace drama. This gives me the sense of where it's just like the gardens that you've been trying to nurture and grow are starting to come awry here, starting to be complicated, a little bit overcomplicated. All right. It does feel as if like someone in your life is like draining like your resources or like draining your energy. All right. And I don't know if you're fully aware about this. So I would just be suggesting to do like some shielding, do some cleansing here, Virgo, because I don't really like anyone that's a regular. All right. Let my regulars please vouch for me. Right. I'm really not the type of tarot reader that talks about being like, oh, like someone's out to get you, honey. Someone's cursing you, honey. Like that's just really not my style here. But in this type of dynamic here, this really feels as if there's like someone in your life that is very much so, I don't want to say necessarily like trying to screw you over personally, but it feels as if someone's being very self-destructive, and it's like spirit's trying to bring it to your awareness of like someone's self-destructive behavior, and they're just like, hey Virgo, be aware about this. You know, make sure that you're doing the proper precautions and run for cover here. All right. Because this really does give me the sense of where it's like someone in your life is having some type of impact energetically for you that I'm just not too happy about. And I do feel like you already have an awareness about it because you already have the nine of Swords here. And then in your second row, Virgo, we have the Nine of Swords once again popping out. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and Knight of Wands coming in for you. All right. And so there's just like, it feels like there's just a lot that's been weighing heavy on you, Virgo. It's like you're trying to get just like a win, man. That's really what I see with this, Virgo. It's just like you're really trying to just get your head above water, catch up on bills, just, you know, get your life in order. And it's like people are always being like complicating things for you. There is this strong sense of where it's like, I want to be surprised if you're feeling called to just like detaching yourself from certain people in your life because of just like how destructive they might be, especially with that Knight of Wands there. Someone that's being irrational around you. Be careful about anyone that like, I don't know if you share like a bank account with somebody, Virgo, or anything like that. This is a very unique message I've never gotten before, but it's like, be careful that you're keeping a close hand at your money. All right. A close hand at your money, and don't be sharing anything in the workplace. All right. Like don't be talking about like what you're doing in the workplace to your other coworkers or something, because I could easily see this in a way where it's just like, you're not really too sure about someone, and when you express like open up to them, I feel like it just turns around and bites you in the butt here. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming in, clarifying this Knight of Wands, and then the Three of Swords. All right, so I will be saying, Virgo, it feels like a lot of, I know this seems as it comes off as me like pushing the blame off on other people, darling, right? But it does read off to me where it's like once you disconnect yourself from certain people that are just like either have bad spending habits or just who are not ready to be adults ultimately here, Virgo, I feel like things are really starting to lighten up for you. All right. Because this does read off to me where it's just like once you're able to identify this Knight of Wands who's being a little bit self-destructive or having a spending problem, once you cut that off and do your cleansing, what have you, Queen of Pentacles energy, then you're going to be able to finally see that progression that has been lacking for a little bit for you. Yeah, Knight of Swords coming in here with the Death card. You get the Knight of Swords, which is the quickest moving knight out of all of them, talking about a lot of events happening at a quick pace, and it's in response to that Death energy there. And the Death energy is clarifying. I don't think I ever said clarifying this Queen of Pentacles here. All right, Virgo. So truly, truly, truly. All right. Look in the comments. Hopefully some of my Virgos have my back and vouch for me and letting y'all know that I'm not just like that type of tarot reader that talks about the dramas and all that all the time. Like I'm the very opposite of fear mongering, but I really do feel as if like spirit's like really obsessing over trying to have you acknowledge someone in your social circle that just is being very counterproductive to where it is you're trying to go in life. All right. And I'm going to be really honest here, Virgo, if you are sharing your life with someone like a roommate, you know, significant other, family, even, like, I feel like you need to get on the same page with people about what it is that you're wanting to accomplish here. All right. If you now, honestly, on some level, I feel like you need to like address some type of elephant in the room. All right. Some of you already are catching on to like something not being right with somebody here. And rather than allowing this to just stew and become become worse, call it out right now, address the problem, and I don't feel like it'll be anything more for you to be managing. But I really do feel like it's important for you to do some type of damage control here so it doesn't impact your life anymore. All right, this is very much so someone in your life that's very self-destructive. Also, just as like a side note, if you do talk to other people that are spiritual practitioners or something, I just feel like it's really good for you right now just to do a cleansing. If you've been noticing Virgo, things like even just like yourself, maybe it's been harder for you to wake up in the morning, maybe you've been feeling more aches, your mind has been more clouded. That's usually those type of signs are like people who are either just like unintentionally sending negative energy to you because they have like jealousy thoughts or what have you, or someone trying to actually do some type of magic work on you. So this is really a time for you to claim back your power so you can get things back in working order for your life, because I really do feel like for you, Virgo, like you're doing all the right things here, right? It really does feel like, and I'm not the one that usually likes to shift blame and be like, oh no, like we're never the problem, right? No, I'm very much so big on personal development, Virgo. But it really does feel to me that someone in your life just is like very counterproductive to where it is you're trying to go. Now we have the King of Swords in the reverse with the Knight of Swords here and the Empress energy. I do feel for you here, Virgo. There's that Knight of Swords once again, darling, right? I do feel for you, Virgo, that mentally it's like a mental game here with that King of Swords. Let's expound on this a little bit further before I talk about it. But it really does feel to me it's like once you get your like attain that mental mastery for yourself, getting things back in order, maybe you've been in like, especially with all these Nine of Swords here, all right, it's like once you're able to cut away at the stress or cut away at the anxiety or like whatever's been causing a lot of mental distress in your life here, then yeah, world energy that I pulled for you to clarify this King of Swords in the reverse, it does feel like things will start going back into working order in your life. So make it a priority right now, Virgo. Like I don't care, like I know it's really hard for people to take it in, especially in this type of hustle culture. But Virgo, I feel like this is a week for you to really just prioritize like the self-care, prioritize doing the type of things that you normally wouldn't do because it's like too much like to do every day. But like the cleansing, like all the corny things that just, you know, you always hear new age people talk about. I really do feel like it's essential for you because it's like once you're able to overcome whatever has been tainting you mentally, all right, or just interrupting like your energetic flow mentally here, I feel like things are going to really pick up for you because you have the Knight of Swords. We already talked about the Knight of Swords prior, right? And then the Empress energy here. Like you, Virgo, have a lot going on here. It's like you have so much pent up energy trying to reach you currently, I feel. So let's clarify this here. Yeah, Three of Cups once again here, Virgo, coming right back at you here, right? Three of Cups here, and then the Judgment energy in the reverse. Yeah, this is just like a straight up message here, Virgo. Like, I feel like right now it's time for you to evaluate your social circle. It's time to evaluate your social circle and to cut out the people that you need to cut out right now, because there is like this sense of where, again, I've said it already several times and I feel like a broken record here, but that it does really feel like there's someone that is responsible for things not progressing as quickly as it could be in your life here. Page of Pentacles coming in here in the reverse. With the Four of Wands coming in here in the reverse and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, Virgo, this is just like this is unfortunately in a lot of ways just turned out to be a type of reading where it's just like you have a snake in your garden here. All right, you have a snake in your garden and it's time for you to be letting go of somebody or somebodies. All right, because some of you might be feeling called to do like no contact or something with family or something, Virgo, but it does seem to correlate where it's like your storyline right now is just like it's impossible for you to really go forward in life, go forward with what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is you're trying to progress because of the people that you were at one point in time committed to with that Four of Wands. Even in the back of the deck, you have the Four of Wands here, Virgo. So really just evaluate your social circle right now. Again, like you're not overthinking things. I really do feel like this is something that you already are somewhat aware of. All right. Because of all those Nine of Swords, it lets me know that you are already feeling some type of anxiety associated with this. Like, who is this about, Virgo? I am so curious because this is just not my type of style of like reading. Like I said it at the beginning, I don't like talking about social things. I like to talk about just you, Virgo, right? So we have the Groundhog Spirit. We're pulling your oracle cards if you can't tell. And it's so fitting here, Virgo, all right? You have the Groundhog Spirit, number 4 in numerology, so look that up later on. But you have the Groundhog Spirit saying time to let go. It feels like you were trying to fix somebody. You know, it's very much so that cliche of being like, I can change them, I can fix them, da 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 da. No, Virgo, it's time for you to let them go, because it feels as if you're being way too patient with somebody, and it's at a point now where it's actually negatively impacting your life, impacting your progression in life because of like whatever association they have with you, whether it's just energetically or what have you. All right. So your entire reading is just like being encompassed by this, Virgo. Like, I'm laughing, but it is like kind of funny to me where it's just like, I set such a hard intention to being like, I don't want to talk about people, but Spirit's just like, no, darling, we need to talk about this because Virgo is having this person involved in their life and they're just like messing everything up here. And this easily could just be, Virgo, a sense where it's just like you're unable to really go forward in life because you're constantly stressed out about family members, people coming to you with drama. Like, there's always like some type of damage control, right? Your commitment is being tested here, first quarter moon. All right. So I really do feel like, Virgo, it's like a test in seeing if you're able to truly let someone go in the name of like what it is that you're trying to manifest. Like, is your goals, is your dream more important than the obligation you feel towards a certain person in your life? You know, something to reflect on. But that's the tarot reading that I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully something in here helps you out, darling. This is, again, really a strange reading, but it was a complete joy to do, and I hope I can connect you sometime in the near future. All right, my beautiful Virgo. Bye, darling.